I just wanted to give you overview of previous class. Okay. Somebody asked out. Okay. Let me take it. This is related to AMI and volume. Yes. Yeah. Um. See, this is an instance. Okay. This is an instance, and this is a volume. Instance where you store your OS. Okay. Your OS will be running on the instance server configuration. All CPU, RAM, memory, everything will be here. But except volume. Volume is nothing but your hard disk. In your laptop, you have a hard disk, right? Same kind of thing. Okay. So where you store your data. When you take backup of instance, it's called as AMI. Okay. When you take backup of volume, it is told as snapshot. Okay. These are the technical terms they are used in AWS. So I think yesterday somebody was asked out. Is that clear?
Yes,
When you
it's
take a
me.
backup. Yes.
Actually, what I was saying on AWS console the other day while going through it, like I have seen AMI, and under one category we have volume option and a snapshot as well. So I was just confused why there are
Mhm.
two sections there.
See, volumes, I told, right? This is about storage part. When you come to volume part, it's a storage part. You're telling about this, right? One second, let me change my network. I hope everybody able to see my screen, right?
Yes,
Yeah. So you're talking about this, right? One is on image and one is on EBS.
right.
So
Yes.
this is, yeah. See, whatever I'm doing here, EBS is nothing but your technique backup of volume. Okay. So volume is nothing but your technique backup of
Hello, I'm not able to hear you.
Hello, Sunil, you are not audible
yeah.
actually.
Yes, sorry. I lost the connection. So, uh, see, when you come to image section, this image section is nothing but you're taking your OS backup. It's like you're creating ISO image. Okay. So you're taking a backup of OS configurations. When you come to volumes, is nothing but you're taking a backup of your storage part. Snapshot is you can backup of your storage part. So that's the difference between these two. But EBS part we'll be discussing further classes in this week only.
Okay,
Is that
so
clear?
as the, yeah, as volume was under ABS and snapshot also, so I was just asking for that. And one more
Yes.
question is like regarding last section, what we did. So AMI is like a backup of OS, and then when we took a OS backup, there was a snapshot along with that created,
Yes,
right?
correct. Yes.
Yeah. And then from the snapshot, we took a backup, so we created a volume out of that, only volume,
Yes, only
right?
volume.
Yeah. So
No,
how
not only
can we
volume. We can
create?
create AMI also.
Yeah, after volume, we have taken a volume. We then created a AMI, create image, create
No,
instance.
no, no, no. From snapshot itself, we can create AMI. As you did create volume, right? In there only you'll get a here only you'll get it option. So create image from snapshot, create volume from snapshot.
Okay, so how do you create a volume backup without a snapshot?
How do there is no option to create a backup without taking snapshot. Snapshot is the option for taking a backup of volume.
Okay, so we
So
have to.
you're telling about to create volume from snapshot. That's you're getting
Yeah,
confused here.
yeah,
See,
yes,
first
yes.
we need to create a volume. First, a volume will be created. Okay. We have taken backup of these things like we have taken backup of this. Later part, we may need one more volume. I need to attach to another instance, or I need to create a volume for some instance. So in such case, what you can do, you can create volume, or this volume has been corrupted. So in such case, what you can do, you can create a volume and you can attach it to this instance. That also you can make it.
Okay, okay, got it.
Yeah.
And volume will be we'll discuss when EBS parts come, right?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, okay.
And guys, so this is a EC2 instance syllabus. So far we have completed these things. Marketplace, launching EC2 instance, Azure on demand spot dedicated, security groups and tags, private key and public key. How to convert a public key to private key I showed using putty PEMGen, and EC2 launching instance from AMI, creating a custom AMI. Nothing but creating a AMI from instance. I showed how to send your AMI to different region and different account. We have taken snapshot of EBS volume, and I showed how to create AMI from the snapshot, and we are done with our lifecycle manager also. So I am pending with this user data plus Lightsail. Lightsail I'll not be doing now because Lightsail is the same as complete AWS whatever syllabus we are completing. We will be doing same everything in Lightsail. So I'll be keeping pending. So at the later part I'll be doing. Today I'll doing with the user data and ASG. Okay. Now let's go to user data. User data. Let's discuss about user data. So what is this? This like one of the important key part for EC2 instances where if you want me to go to example like it's like a boot script. Boot script. What is boot script? The thing your instance, your machine or whatever Windows or whatever you're starting. So you write some boot script. You write some script there. So initially only when the system launch, it has to start with that whatever script you're given, right? Think like when you wrote to like to install some softwares, or as soon as your machine start, it has to perform some operations, something like creating something or something before OS starting. Some operation has to be done. I do, like I think like
It init process, Sunil.
sorry,
You doing
it's kind of
express
initialization only, but don't it's not exactly initialization what we are talking here. Think like you want to like before let's assume like user data is nothing but before OS starting, some of the software should be installed. So for that purpose, I need user data where I prescribed all the commands what to be installed. As soon as my OS starts, the software whatever I mentioned, it will be installed. Like think like you want to install uh web web server, okay, or MySQL or something else like some PHP, some some coding languages, whatever you want to install, you wanted to install before starting your OS. I don't want to keep on creating a commands after OS starts. I don't want to enter inside that. It has to done by its own self. So for that, what I need to, I'll mention the commands in the boot script so that as soon as my instance start, that thing whatever I mentioned in the boot script, it will be installed. Clear? As of now, I'll be doing with the web server bootstrap. Let me show you that. Now, this is nothing but a commands. Whatever commands we do installation after we logging into uh, OS, that I'm saying just commands I entered here, and I'm running into the bash command. Okay, I'm running into bash command. That's all. Okay, let me show you. I'll show you the difference. What is the difference of using some user data, and what is the difference between when we try to install. So initially, when we installed in the instance, what was the problem? After start and stop, my web server was used to in stop state, right? Stop state. It was not. It I explicitly need to go inside and need to start the OS. Sorry, start the HTTPD. But here it will not like that. So when you start your instance, it will automatically run. So everything is same. Just go to advanced details. Come down. No need to worry about this. I'll explain in the coming classes. Okay. We have practicals on this. So this is the user data section where you need to mention your bootstrap. Whatever commands you want, you can mention it. I just going with the web traffic. That's all. See this. I'm just updating the OS here. Here I'm installing a HTTPD. -y is nothing but whatever prompts comes, it has to go yes. And here I'm starting the services. Here I'm enabling the services. Here I'm echoing the file. So echoing the file to index.html content like it has to mention allow from my instance, sorry, my host name. Okay, let me skip it. Click on launch instance. Let me check with security group once. I don't want to create multiple security groups. Select existing one. Launch instance. Now my instance is starting. Running. It's not talking for me. Why? What is the first rule of troubleshooting? First, we need to check with my security group.
Security group.
So yeah, see, I am not. Oh, I started with Windows. Okay, let me try. It got selected with Windows when I was shocked. Ah, Linux only. Oh, okay, that's not a problem. No, but security group which I connected is having Windows port. That's all. Not a problem. HTTP anywhere IPv4 serials. Let's check it. See, it's coming. Did I logged into my EC2 instance? No. Did I install any software manually? No. It got installed. It automatically my file is coming. Now let me go to instances. Let me stop it. Stopped. Now let me start the instance and let me show you. This time even still I'll not go instead. Still my web server should be running. But this is not the case while what we installed manually while going inside the instance, and if I start installing HTTPD and all, this is not the case. I need to explicitly start and stop when instance is start and stop. And I need to start and stop both HTTPD and even instance. But when I use user data, this that is not the case. It's automatically runs. Okay. Let me try. So, yeah, see, it's coming automatically. Even still, I didn't start it or stop this time. Is that clear with user data section? Why user data is required? Any doubts?
One doubt, like you have given a script over there on the section. So, is there a way to give a file, or we have to mention if even if it is a lengthy one, we have to mention it over there. Suppose if I
Lengthy
am
one in the
installing.
sense only for installation part you can do it. If you want to store any files and all, you can't do it. In the installation part.
I can also install 2 or 3 or any configuration I can do with
Yes,
that
correct.
script.
Yes, you can install it. But it should be proper commands. See what happens sometimes command ask for prompts for it. It will ask for your prompt like you wanted to install this or not. That time you need to enter if you are doing manually. For that purpose, what you need to mention -y. So it will take automatically yes as that prompt. Otherwise, it won't install. It will stop here itself. So you should give a proper commands. Okay, clear? Now, so we are done with user data. So I'm keeping pending light cell. You're moving on to not auto scaling. Auto scaling I'll do in next class. We are doing with load balancers. Okay.
Sunil, one question.
Yes.
What if still there is some error in the command because of some reason, if it fails, so it will give us proper error log, right? Like,
Error log you'll get in here. Second. You want your instance error logs? You can get here. Go to monitor and troubleshoot. You'll get system log here. Okay. You'll get
okay,
your logs here. If any error is there, you'll get logs here. But this may be sometime if it is not like a system error log, so that will not generate. This is due to some commands, so it will not install at all. But your instance will launch. Maybe sometime if your command fails, that will not sometime log also. For that, what we need to do, we need to do a CloudWatch logs. So from there it will log everything.
okay. So my question was because of that only, like if some command has issue, then still the instance will start, but maybe the HTTPD might not get installed.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Clear? Today we'll go with the load balancer. As of now, I'm done with the one section, guys. So once I'm done with the complete EC2 part, like a load balancer, auto scaling and all. So till here, once I done completed, sorry, till here, I'll give you assignments so you can practice on that. Okay. So now today I'll try to. I can't finish load balancer. Let me give you an overview. Now, think I was using one instance here, one instance. Okay. So what happened? I got a traffic. All of a sudden, I got a traffic. Okay. So it's in cloud. What I'll do on demand traffic. So on demand installation. Okay. Now, how to shift the traffic to that? Now think I've connected domain with a single. Somebody was asking this question previously. Think example.com is my domain name. I have connected this with my this IP address. Okay, this IP address. Now how to shift traffic to this? How to shift traffic to this? Now it's getting increased. Think it has like around 500 users of limit, 500 or 1000 users, extra 1000 users getting. So I provisioned a one more instance which will be capable of handling 2000, but I don't know how to shift the traffic to that. Right? Currently I have instance running, but still I am connected with this this domain.com. I'm getting traffic this domain.com to my only instance. So in such case, what you can do, I can use a load balancer. What load balancer will do? It shifts the traffics between how much of instance I have. It will shift the traffic. It's a round robin technique which will do. Okay, round robin technique. This may be an interview question. Okay, please be aware. Round robin technique. It uses round robin technique to deliver the traffic to around the instances. Okay. Now, okay, I told load balancer will do. How load balancer will distribute the traffic? Then how to connect with the domain? For that, let me this time, this time, okay, this time I won't connect any domain to my instance. Okay, any domain to my instance. What I'll do, my domain will be connected to the load balancer. My domain will be connected to the load balancer. Okay, and I'll connect my load balancer to the example.com. Okay, this time my example.com will be forwarding traffic to my load balancer. My load balancer will forward traffic to the instance on round robin technique. Okay, clear. Now what happens? I think I have one instance, so all of a sudden this instance gone. This instance gone. How do you? So still traffic is serving to. If traffic is serving to this, it's a downtime for me. I'll not get to know like what is happening backend as a user. So what load balancer will do to avoid this kind of situation? Load balancer will be sending TT like a every fine keep alive message. Okay, every 30 seconds it will send a keep alive message. Okay, within 60 seconds it has to reply back for that acknowledgement. So add like that 5 messages for 5 messages, average of 5 messages in 5 messages. It didn't respond it for 2 messages. Okay, 2 or 3 whatever. So as we configure, think two is the default one. 2 messages think it is not responded, then it will treat as this instance is down. This instance is down until unless it reply back for 5 minutes continuously. It will treat as this instance is down. Then it will not send the traffic to this instance itself. It will send all traffic to this instance. Still, what else we can do? We can do a notification service here. SNS. So it will trigger notification to the user like who has configured this. For that this instance has is down, so currently it is not serving, so that we'll get to know that oh it has been done. We can troubleshoot it if it can. Okay, this is the one of the feature of load balancer. Now till here is it clear? Till here is it clear, guys? What is load balancer? What are the features? Now yeah. Any doubts? Okay. So we have 4 types in this, guys. 4 types. Okay. We have 4 types of load balancer. One is classic load balancer. Classic load balancer. Second one is application load balancer. Okay. Application. Third one, network. Load balancer. Fourth one is gateway load balancer. Okay, so in this, these three comes in solution architect. This three comes in solution architect. This one will come in, we name it solution architect. Okay, in this one, gateway load balancer comes in AWS security. Okay, AWS security. As of now, it is not there for your exam, and even this will not come in solution architect. Okay, but I'll show you overview how it will work. But no, there is no anything on AWS secure, like AWS security part in solution architect. In solution architect part, even this is decommission, not decommission, so it deprecated. Means still it is there for your practical purpose, not for your production purpose. Okay, only these two are available for practical purpose. These two are available for practical, but still in exam they may ask these things. So in exam they may ask things. Even for this also, like they may ask for AWS security load balancer, what I can use. You can give gateway load balancer. No more than questions they will ask. I'll give overview just whatever it can. Just they may ask what is this, what that. That's all. They'll not go further. Now, so I'll explain today. We'll try to do application load balancer. What are the differences? I'll show you. Now, first we'll go with the classic load balancer. Classic load balancer. Initially, classic load balancer works on TCP, UDP port numbers. These are the protocols. Okay, HTTP and HTTPS. So these are the port numbers was supported by classic load balancer. This got deprecated in the 2020. So now still it is there for practicals, but not for any exam. Sorry, any production. Now second one is application. Now what they did. Initially there was not their application load balancer, network load balancer, not what was not there. So this was started in 2010, 2020 only. So 15 or 16, sorry, 16. HTTPS and network load balancer. Sorry, network load balancer. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you.
Sorry, for the
I'll tell you.
second
1
option,
second. Yes.
your voice was breaking while
Please.
you were
No.
explaining.
Is it clear now?
Hello?
No. Yeah. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's better now. While you were explaining second option, it was breaking.
Yes. Okay. I'll come back. See, the classic load balancer is divided into two later. Divided means in the sense this protocol has been distributed to this. Okay. Don't think as it's under classic load balancer. They have distributed this. Yeah, network load balancer works on TCP, UDP, TLS, plus it will support application load balancer also. Balancer. I'll tell you what is the difference. Now here in application load balancer, you maybe only support only web traffic. Okay, web traffic. This is only for application purpose. What about network load balancer? It will support all the applications plus after configuring this application, think like you have done network load balancer. If you want to redirect traffic to application load balancer, you can use under this network load balancer. Why we are doing this? Application load balancer is little bit slower, but network load balancer faster. But here I'm using web traffic. I need to inject the web traffic to my server. I can't use network load balancer directly to web traffic. So in such case, I can use it. But here what I'll show the practicals on both. Here what I'll do, I'll use a network load balancer plus I'll inject to web traffic so that it will make a faster data transfer. So for that purpose, I can use network load balancer. Here I'll show TCP plus HTTP. As we are not using HTTPS and UDP is not, we can't assure on that, so we are not using UDP. Okay. Next comes fourth one, gateway load balancer. Gateway load balancer. What is gateway load balancer? Now think, this is your gateway load balancer. This is your instance. This is your instance. This is your some security appliances. Let me name it. This is your instance. This is your security appliances. What it'll give you? It will be like cyber security, malware detector, then anomaly detection, phishing. So this kind of still so many, so etc. Like things like that. Yeah, what this security? Let me give you example.com. 1 second. Example.com. So this is my backend servers where my web some application is running. Okay. Initially, what happens? I'll get example.com is connected to this. Okay. Some okay. Here he connects to this. Okay. He connects to example.com. Okay. It will come to my gateway load balancer. Let me do different color. So he connects. It will come to my gateway load balancer. Here, without transferring data directly to my instance, what this do? It will first send to my security appliances, whatever request it has been received. It will go to all the rules, whatever it has been mentioned in the security appliance. It has to pass all the rules. Then it has been treated as genuine request. Okay, genuine request. If any of the request is not, any of the rules has not been passed, the request whatever it has been, it will be automatically rejected. It will be rejected. If it is a genuine request, then it will forward back to gateway load balancer. Then it will send back to instance. What are traffic? Then it goes from here. It will go directly here. It will go directly. It will not validate anything here. It will go directly. But whatever request is coming, all requests will be validated before going to the instance. This is called gateway load balancer. Is that clear with the gateway load balancer? Any doubt in this load balancers, guys?
Regarding first three load balancers, how it is related to like this protocols, that is not clear, Sunil.
Means what? No, just it will work on these protocols. That's all. Yeah, also there is one protocol called GWLB. Something is there. So on that protocol it will work. Are you aware of these protocols and all?
Yeah. HTTP, HTTPS, all these are, I am aware. So TCP will not work on application load balancer.
Yes, correct. You don't have option to do a TCP. Now you think apart from HTTP, HTTPS, you can't use any other application. If you want to set network load balancer for any other application like some other ports, like 5, 6, some custom ports or something else, it won't support. Now think you want to run a web server on some custom port. In such case, you need to use TCP UDP only. HTTP, HTTPS is won't work.
So in what situations we go for classic or application or network? Because gateway is clear.
Yeah, classic will not be using in production. As I told, it is not there. It's only for exam purpose they are kept. That's all. But when you want to go for like a real scenario, think your traffic is normal. You're able to handle if it is a web topic specifically, not other than web topic, you're not able to, you're not getting any other request. Then you're good to go with the application load balancer. Then you think you're getting some web topic, plus you're getting some other request also. Not only 80 and 443, you may get some others port number request also. Then it's better to use TCP UDP. And there you can filter it using application load balance also by connecting to application load balancer if you want.
So widely network load balancer will be used, I guess then.
Not no. Because but here the charges are more in the network load balancer. Then means why I'm telling means when I am specific to HTTPS, why I want to use network load balancer? If it is more costlier for me.
Assume I have to transfer a file through the TCP protocol or FTP protocol.
Then you need to use network load balancer only.
Yeah, means if there is my application is supporting a file download or file upload.
Yes, you need to use network load balancer. This way only works here get. That's all. Get API. That's all it will work.
Post also will not work in that.
Post will work. Get put post and all will work. But if you want to do a FTP, that kind of things, and file transfer, that may get some like a delay in there. But that in that case, network load balancer is the best one to transfer data. This only most will work on Git. That will be better performance. Git will be the better performance. Put post and all. What happens? It may get slow here, but in network load balancer it will be very faster. Think if you want to upload some TB sub file, then network load balancer is the best one.
Yeah,
Clear?
okay. Yeah. And there is a difference between scaling and load balancing, right?
Yes, scaling and load balancing, there is a difference.
Okay.
Actually, as per syllabus, scaling is the they are mentioned in the scaling is the first one. But why I'm doing this? If I do scaling, I don't need of explaining load balancer, but it will
Okay.
make the problem for you. That's why I'm explaining load balancer first, then scaling.
No problem.
Yeah. Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone clear?
One more doubt. Sorry, Sunil. Like
Yeah.
the gateway load balancer. Assume that first time my request went and it went through the security appliance and then got cleared and it was a genuine request. So every time if the same request, if the same person is sending the request, so every time it will go or like it's one time verification, something like that.
What happens every time in the sense if I'm getting the request from the same person, same internet ID, same hardware ID, then it's treated as genuine.
Okay.
But still, it will cross check if anything, if any small data is getting changed also. The whatever values, whatever it will cross check. If a small data is now even my IP address get changed by sometimes, right? So it may be off. If I'm using same laptop in the same internet, I'll be there. Here maybe sometimes my IP the request coming from local IP may differ sometimes. So if treat as local IP differ, then it will treat as it's in different person.
Okay.
Okay. So all data is same, then it will treat as same person and will give a request. Proper request. Clear?
Yeah.
Even if your session timeout also, think there will be some session timeout. Think 2 minutes of session timeout. Within 2 minutes, this person is sending some request. It will not be validated every time. But if your session has been timeout and if you're logging again, then it will have to go to the security appliances. There are multiple rules and criteria how that it can be cross-checked. Even some can be filtered, some can be bypassed also. That all comes on gateway load balancer, where we can specifically write the rules accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Clear? Now we'll go for load balancer. So today I'll try to explain application load balancer. Let's see how it goes. I actually accidentally this time did this one. Let me create one more launch instance. Web2 mean pt2 security groups launches are 2 mean advanced details. Let me copy this. So going classes, if may require something, I'll be going like this only. I'll be not be doing any manual installation. Let me start. So one more is coming. So now what I'm doing 2 instance, which I did manual. So what scaling will do automatically it has to be done. So which I'll be doing in the next tomorrow or day after tomorrow classes based on our timing. Okay, I think my instance both are fine. Let me check this web traffic is working or not. Still not dead. Refuse to connect. Is my security group is proper? Yes, it is allowed. Let me check. Yeah, it's coming now. So it's 238 IP. Okay, this one let me cross check one more time. Is it IP got changed? Okay. Yeah, something got problem. Super. I don't know what happened. My first instance is not working. Let me check it once. One second, guys. There is some problem with my instance. It's not able to connect my web traffic. Oh, sorry. See here in security group, I am not given 22, so it's not allowing me to connect inside. Let me allow 22 and let me check it. It's active only. Then why it's not connecting? Start. System CTL. Start. Something problem with my instance. Let me restart it. Don't know what was the. Let it reboot. By the time I'll come back. So this is the load balancer section. Okay, this is the load balancer section. First, what you need to do, you need to create a target groups. Something new has been added to load balancer called testers. So what is target groups here? Our target group is nothing but our instances. For which instance I need to transfer data. That is called target groups. Okay, that is called target groups. Now let me my instance should be up, otherwise I will not be able to add also. Let me check it. Yeah, it's coming fine. There was some problem with the instance. It's coming up. Now the way I'm into target groups, create a target group. See, I can do using instances, IP address, lambda function, application load balancer. But as of now, I'm doing in the instance because it will further help for auto scaling. Here you need to give a name for your target group name. I'll give TG1. See, here I have only a target group I have to related to HTTP, HTTPS, TCP, TCL, TLS, UDP, TCP, UDP, and gateway load balancer. For all specific, see it has mentioned like load balancer. If you can see, it will mention as application load balancer. For specific one, we need to use. As of now, I'm doing with the application load balancer. I select HTTP. Now, IP address type will be IPv4. No need to worry on that. So don't touch the VPC. We are going with the default. Let it be HTTP1 request only. We don't need to change the protocol versions. Here traffic L check. Where you need to L check. So this is the on HTTP. So how it will check my path? Now, as I told, it will be sending the signals and it will be keep on checking. For which path it will check? Wherever my web traffic is available. Web traffic. Web files. So think in HTTP by default web files will be in slash where www dot slash HTML file. So this is the by default file. It will be checking every time. It is able to reach there, then it will treat as it is alive. Now here. So if you mention slash path, only slash path means this path will be referring to this path, completely like a default web directory. Other than that, you have created files in any other path, you need to mention the complete path here. Okay. But if you mention only slash, that's enough for if it is a default web directory. When you're using custom path, let me go inside, connect. Now, sudo su cd slash var slash www slash html. So this is my default directory of my web traffic. So if it is mentioned slash, that's fine enough. Other than this, if you mention you may create on as data. If you create under this slash data, if anything is there in this file, you need to mention here slash data properly. It is my. You need to mention slash data here. If your files under slash data file, okay. So we are going with the direct default directory. So I'm leaving the slash by default. Advanced health check. See, as I told, 5 threshold. If 2 get unthreshold, it will treat as not healthy. Timeout is 5 seconds for each every request. 30 seconds. Every 30 seconds it will send the signals. Okay. Now Here 200 is the success. If I get 200, it will treat as success codes. Attributes, not to worry about attributes, not required now. Tags. You mention if you want, you can mention a tags here for your instance. Name, it's an LB. I'll just give ALB, application load balancer. Click on next. Now here you need to select the instance, whichever instance you require, you can select. Like if you have multiple instance, the specific instance you can select here. Select it and click on include as pending below. Here you select it, click on include as pending below. It will come under review targets. Click on create target group. Now my target group has been created. This is my target group. If I go inside, everything is here. So instance, it works on 80 port number. Okay, total 2 guards targets as of now. I am not using any instances, so it's in still unused part. Why it's unused part? I'll show you when I'll come to. See target still it's in unused part. Target group is not configured for receiving traffic. So when I try to receive a traffic from the load balancer, this get active. I'll show you active. Okay, so L checks as I told, here is L checks. If you want, you can change it path and all if you're getting error or something. Now, see here if you come to target group, load balancer is to shows none associated. None associated means it has not been configured to load any load balancer. Now we'll go and create load balancer. Click on load balancer, create a load balancer. See here, application load balancer works on HTTP, HTTPS. Network load balancer works on TCP, UDP, and TLS. Gateway load balancer works on GWLB, which is a Genevieve protocol. Okay. Classic load balancer is a previous generation, so it is available for only for practicals, not for your production thing. Okay. If you want, you can try this also. Same configuration, all are same configuration, but no need. There is no nothing change in that. Create. I clicked on application load balancer. If you want, you can see how it works. So whenever request sends, it will come to load balancer. From load balancer, it will forward the traffic to below source. If it is Lambda, EC2, or any other source, it will transfer to that. Now, let's configure it. I'll give my ALB 1. Okay, application load balancer 1. I need the traffic from internet. So if you don't want to from the internet, you can configure for internal. For internal purpose also, it will work. So I need a traffic from internet. Okay. Here I given IPv4. If you want both IPv4 and IPv6, you can select this. I'll go with IPv4. Network mapping, no need of selecting any VPC. As of now, I have only one. You have to select all the zones. All the zones. Here comes the security group. Okay. Let it be default. I want to show you. Let it be default. Actually, this is not the one. I want to show you the error. What if happens if I don't change security group? Let it be default on. Say listening port here, listening and routing. As of now in listening and routing is showing 80 port number. Where I need to send the traffic. Here the default action is target group, which we created as of now. It will pop up here. Click on TG1. Okay. If you want to add a tag, you can add it. If you want to add additional listener. Now what I'll do, I'll give 443 here. Sorry, HTTPS. Okay. Then if I want, you can select the TG1 again. But I don't have 443, so I'm removing. How many of our listeners you can, if you want, you can configure it. I don't want global selector. This I'll explain when I come to CloudFront and all. Load balancer tags and final summary. What will be the what are things? Okay. I'm just creating a load balancer. Now let me to target groups. Here you can see the load balancer has been applied already. Showing A only. Should show LB1. Okay, something showing A. My load balancer is creating. Oh, sorry. My load balancer name got changed. I gave ALB1, it got A only. Okay, that's fine. It's provisioning. As of now, it's provisioning. Okay. Let me go to target group. I'll show you the changes, whatever changes it is happening. If I come to target group, click on this. See, it started initializing here. It started initializing. Before it was unused, started initializing. Target registration is in progress. Okay, registration in progress. As soon as my load balancer complete, it will be healthy. It's checking my directory path here. Okay. If I go to load balancer, still it's provisioning. Let it provision completely. Bottom. See here, you can change your rules, everything. Let me go inside only better. See here, listening and rules. As of now, I have only 80 port number. If I want, I can add one more listener. As I told initially, if I can add on more PS or any other port number, and I can give any open ID or any other connections, authentication. This one will not required for in the coming classes it will be explained. If you want, you can add one more port number, add it, so it will come back. But we don't have, you're not doing. Then come to network mapping, VPC we're not touching. Security, if you want to change the security group, I will show you now. Monitoring, it will show you all the details about your monitoring. Still we don't have any traffic. Integration, if you can, we can integrate these applications. Now let's check with the load balancer. It's still provisioning. See, it's active now. It's active. Let me go to target group. Yes, see, both are healthy. If both are sometimes unhealthy also, it will check this only for checking your instance is active or not. Okay. What happens? Sometimes you will be wrongly configured. So that's why it will not be showing active. But you configured your load balancer and target group proper. That's okay. You will be able to access your instance. Now you can check your status has been changed. Now how to access this? Previously I was accessing using IP, but now not like that. Let me go to load balancer. Here is my DNS name, A record. Copy this. Let me go here. It's not working. Why? What is my first rule of troubleshooting? Security group. As I told, yeah, in load balancer, it's in what is the security group here? Default one. Let me open this. Let's check it. See here, I have not allowed any traffic here. And now come it will work, right? In the default traffic, nothing is there. So what I'll do, go back here, click on edit. I'll remove this. I'll add launch Visa 2, which is having 80 port number allowed. As soon as I allowed, it will see it is get refreshed. Now currently I'm getting with 238, which is 238. Yeah, this one first insert. Let me refresh. 113, 34, 113. See, don't drop in. One request for that, one request for this. See, is it clear? Application load balancer.
I do have a doubt here. You said the round robin concept will work here. Suppose there's a huge request coming over and then we have to distribute, or maybe will it go through its own big area, region wise, or maybe zones wise? So will it divide like that, or it will always be round robin?
Always be round robin.
It will not divide, like more should be going to this server or this instance.
You're talking about traffic splitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will not, that here will not be able to, that will be doing the Route 53.
Okay, so here it won't be affecting.
No,
that.
here only round robin concepts.
Okay.
Any other doubt?
Yeah, Sunil, one doubt. So assume that I have not configured a load balancer. I have a single instance running. How to monitor that my traffic is increasing and I need a load balancer to manage it? Will the
One,
CPU users go up?
yes, yes, your CPU will be increasing, so you'll not be able to, sorry. So you'll not be able to handle the request. So you'll come let me down. Monitoring. That these CPU things I'll actually explain the auto scaling because for load balance are not required for CloudWatch this thing. But we can in the auto scaling I'll explain you like how it is getting changed. More time. When the CPU will be high, how CPU will be down, what all the things will happen. I think I selected wrong one, sorry. So there I'll show like to increase the traffic, decrease the traffic, I'll show everything. No way you will be doing manually and in the instance and all. It will be completely auto scaling. The traffic is going high. But as of now, this is not a normal. This is a normal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Clear?
Yeah.
So it's only between two instances. We can have a load balance between the two servers, right?
No, multiple instances you can have like a 10, 1500 instances you can have. Not only two. I'm just showed for only two instances. Tomorrow when we are doing auto scaling, I'll show you like a 4 to 5, 6 instances where it will handle traffic with the load balancer. Auto scaling plus load balancer will configure that.
Okay, then we'll have a difference of those two also, right? Auto scaling and
Yes.
load. Okay.
Yes. Any other doubts? Okay, no doubts. Okay. So I'm stopping here for today.